We're going to save about $30 now, and we're going to forego the real, actual Yankee Stadium tour for the Lego Yankee Stadium tour. Let's take a go here.
This is a much better tour.
All right, now first thing you notice is that it's really pretty authentic from the outside. We have the facade here.
Sure, absolutely. One of the things I always recognize about Yankee Stadium when you're driving by on the highway are the letters, so we spent a good day and a half worth of sessions just designing all this so that we can fit it in there with these tiny little Lego pieces.
Now, I don't want to be ostracized here from the Lego community, but it looks like the real, actual Yankee Stadium is a gray color. Why'd you go with white?
Well, we actually thought about doing either gray or white, and we thought, okay, well, it's sort of halfway between them both, and we realized there were a lot of other things around the stadium and part of the stadium that were grayer, like the sidewalk and stuff inside. So we said, all right, well, we'll kind of scale back the outside to white and make everything else gray.
Now we have the little rotundas here where people will enter the stadium and they'll walk up and maybe they'll buy a $10 program.
I suppose it's true New York City style to have to wedge a building into whatever shape you're given based on the roads that surround it. What we did was we started with a satellite photograph from Google Maps, and we printed it out and we measured it, and we said, okay, well, if we're going to make it X times this way bigger and X times this way bigger, and we just started plotting it out onto the Lego base plates here, and then started tracing everything in, so we got an actual representation of the way the outfield is shaped.
And if you do look at this from above, as we all are, it kind of really lays out like Yankee Stadium. You could see that right field and the right field power alley is noticeably shorter. Now, no bleacher creatures as of yet in right field over here. Do you think that you're going to put a couple of guys in there hooting and hollering at Derek Jeter and A-Rod?
Yeah, I think so. We may even get some guys with foam fingers and do whatever we can, so... It's not going to be Yankee Stadium without Monument Park, and this is no exception. We sat down and said, all right, well, with the scale we're doing and with the size of the Lego bricks, it's going to be really hard to actually get it exactly the way it is. So we decided to get more of a cartoonified version of what it is. There's much more than I think 7 or 8 monuments here and back in here, and the trees are different and big and huge and stuff like that. But we said, all right, well, we got to do it, and we wanted to really capture the essence of what it looks like. This is the 4 train that runs elevated past the back of the stadium. We're actually just in the process of putting this together right now, and it'll be a nice long 10-car train when it's done with the tracks, the 3 tracks. The express and the local, and we'll have the station down at the end near the back of the stadium when it's done. We'll put all sorts of little cars and things down here and guys selling T-shirts and all that stuff down on the street.
One of the coolest features about the train, the real Yankee Stadium, is that when you're sitting behind home plate, you can actually view over the right field bleachers over here. You could view the trains going by. And that's how you know that life is still going on outside of the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we wanted to make sure that it was as realistic as possible, so make sure the L train is as high as it needs to be and as wide and as close and everything else. I think it's going to look really cool once the train is finished up here.
Now, we've got a scoreboard here, and we said before, where Gordon is really kicking your butt in this game here. I'm a little embarrassed for you.
Yeah, I played 2 years of Little League when I was a kid, and I think I had a batting average of .000 the first year and .050 the second year. And then I told my parents I was ready to stop. So apparently that's just still the case today.
And our viewers can see the batter's eye here, which are the seats that are all painted black. You're not allowed to sit there, and that's so the batters can pick up the ball coming from the pitcher's hand.
Yep, exactly. And in fact, what people don't really know is that inside the black, we've got there's a bathroom down there. Right down in there, there's a little naked guy down there in the bathroom.
Now, this is where Lego Reggie Jackson would hit a ball, I'd assume.
Right, exactly. And actually, if you get the ball directly into the toilet, it's a guaranteed win.